Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Now here's Westbrook. Outside, George. Passes it to Leonard. Lets the three fly. Kevin Durant with the rebound. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
The playmaking skills of Kevin Durant on display. Capable of whipping passes to open teammates.
Pass to Leonard. Launches a three. That one's not going to go. The Suns go the other way with it. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They embrace the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
Outside Leonard. Great D that time from Durant.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Suns lead by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They just been the better team so far.
Here's Payne. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Highland in at the point. Now here's Ross. This one for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Highland. Zubac with it. Here's Covington. Payne grabs the board. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Kicks to Warren. 3 seconds left. And Covington sends it back.
All over, guys. I like watching Covington be a pest on the defensive end.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns ahead. They lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Tyronn, what problems are you seeing out there?
We have to make shots. We got to relax. We got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will not find an empty seat here tonight. Welcome to our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal. You looking for an empty seat?
Yeah,
you're sitting
it's
in.
only 3 of us.
Right, and the seats are all full.
Okay. Oh, you meant in the arena.
Ah, that's what I'm talking about. And guys, for the Suns, they'll be extremely motivated to come out in the second half and try to secure control. Because it's no secret to anyone that the difference between a 3-1 lead in a series as opposed to being tied 2-2 is massive. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
The road could be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. Defense, you saw it. That's no. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now.
And Shaq, your take on the Clippers?
Terrible execution deal, offensive end, rushing things, taking bad shots. Here's a thought. Pound the ball inside. Get higher percentage looks. Get yourself to the line. Get back on track.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
He's one of those players who can turn up when necessary, and you need those guys in big games.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Here's Leonard. The Suns getting the bucket. Outside, George. The pass to Leonard. Count it, good.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Booker outside. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Leonard. And the basket by Okogie. Okogie's got the lead back up to 7 now for Phoenix. Now here's Leonard. He's guarded closer. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. The three-pointer's right on target.
When Russ is making threes, I don't know how you guard him.
Durant just inside. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And so it's Phoenix, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
NBA playoff round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue is going with. The post pair, David Olden. David.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. We got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Such a creative scorer. Batum can do it inside, from 3, really anywhere on the floor.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Passes to Payne. Now Warren. And they go to the intentional foul. Doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though.
This team relies on Warren, especially in huge situations.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Shoots from 14. That one a little long. And he commits the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
A multiple-time champion in this league. When Kevin Durant is healthy, he's a true force.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
And Craig, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And they sent the wrong guy to the line here. Paul tends to make the most of every trip he takes to the stripe.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Bounce pass from Westbrook. And here's George for 3. Good! 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
An experienced veteran in this league, Chris Paul offers valuable insight both on and off the floor.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
A 3 from Leonard. Count it! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. On-court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Man, and at the 2 guard. And so it's Paul with it, and it up for Phoenix. Into the lane. Kobe, the pass to Durant. Down low, Ayton. It's good!
Timeout, timeout. That is work.
Outside Leonard. 14 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Good!
Well, credit them for maintaining that
cheer. Batum's checked in. Here's Leonard. Outside for George. It counts! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Just embracing the spotlight and the chance to be clutch. Durant loves going to the line in these close games.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Westbrook with a deep 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Left side, Leonard. The three from George. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with